Hello and welcome to the Michelle Sews YouTube channel. I am the Michelle in question, and if you stumbled across this channel and you're wondering what you can expect to find here, then you're in the right place, because this brief introduction is all about what you can expect from this channel. I'm a self-taught sewist. I've been sewing and blogging about sewing for a number of years now, and I'm also the face behind the Michelle Sews line of sewing patterns. You can find my blog and sewing patterns at michellesews.com. On this channel, I want to share videos about my sewing projects, but with a few key areas of focus. The first area of focus is fitting. I think it's an underrated aspect of sewing when you first learn to sew. In the beginning, I remember feeling just in awe of being able to take flat pieces of fabric and turn them into something wearable. But as my sewing journey progressed, I realized that actually to get the most out of my sewing time and energy and effort and the materials, I really wanted to focus on fit and make sure that the end result was a garment that really fit me well. So I want to share in the course of my sewing projects examples of how I prepare a muslin or toile, how I assess the fit of the toile and identify any necessary fitting adjustments, and how those adjustments on the toile translate to changes to the sewing pattern. I also want to share videos about pattern hacking. For me, the pattern is always a starting point in any sewing project, a bit like a recipe when you're cooking. But just like in cooking, I like to sprinkle a bit of this, sprinkle a bit of that, and tweak things so they're a bit more me. I know a lot of you like to do the same, so I hope that in sharing the process of changing the pattern pieces, even just coming up with the inspiration for a pattern hack and then seeing it through to the finished result, I hope that that inspires or at least entertains some of you out there. A third area of focus is drafting from a block. I think if you go to the time and effort of drafting a block for your body measurements or fitting a commercial block to suit your body, then you should be able to get the biggest bang for your buck and actually use that block to draft garments that you want to wear. So I want to share the process of drafting the pattern pieces and also constructing some of those garments. Of course, I'm also here to share tips and techniques. I've learned so much through the years from sewists who share their tips and techniques on vlogs and blogs and Instagram, for example. And I hope that by sharing some of mine, I can kickstart someone else's sewing journey or inspire you, or just, shave that little bit off the time that it takes to do some of the things that we do all the time when we're sewing. Lastly, in relation to my own sewing patterns, I want to share sew-alongs and tutorials, but I also want to bring you guys along behind the scenes so you can see some of what goes into producing those sewing patterns. I find things like our fit sessions really educational, seeing a professional fitter assessing a toile on a fit model and kind of understanding how they go about identifying what they need to change on the pattern as a result. I hope some of that content will be interesting to you. This channel is probably geared towards improver and intermediate sewists upwards rather than complete beginners, in that I'm not planning to explain every single sewing term in complete detail. I'll assume a level of knowledge that hopefully is appropriate for people who find this channel interesting. But that said, if you do have any questions, do feel free to leave them in the comments. I really want to get involved and make the comments an interactive forum for discussion. Always respectful and polite, of course, but I really look forward to engaging with some of you there. So do feel free to comment on these videos. If any or all of that content sounds like it's right up your street, then do hit the subscribe button so that the content appears in your feed when you log into YouTube. You can also go a step further if you like and use the bell icon to turn on notifications for this channel so that as soon as I post anything, you'll be notified and you'll never miss a thing. That's about it for this introduction. So until next time, happy sewing. See you soon.